Good evening, guys, and happy, oh my goodness, my bangs are like so long. Also too, I feel like I'm hot because it is hot today. It was like 70, 72 degrees, something like that. And it's still hot, and I'm debating whether or not I want to close my windows because it's supposed to rain, I think, like sometime in the middle of the night. And I don't want to get up. The thing is, I think that this window is the one that's going to be a problem because the other night it was raining and I noticed it rained in a little bit. But the window that's on the other side, it was the same side that my other bedroom windows were on when I was in the other room. I used to leave those open when it would rain, and it'd never rain in because I think the wind wouldn't blow from that direction. It does though, like from this direction. So I think that that was why the other night it did rain and it was like kind of blowing in a little bit. Whereas like I said, the other night, I think the house kind of like protects it from like the rain and like the wind, the way it, like I said, kind of blows in. So I don't know if I should like close that one and then leave the other one open, but it's hot and I don't want to not have my windows open. But honestly, it's been raining like almost every other day. It seems like it rained on Easter in the morning. It like downpoured and then it was like nice out, but it's just the weather has been so crazy. But I guess the cool thing, the nice thing is that after this week, or like this week, and then I think on the weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, it's supposed to be a little bit cooler, maybe like 60s or something like that. But it looks like for the foreseeable future, like as far as the weather prediction goes out like 10 days or whatever, it's supposed to be in like the 70s. So like tomorrow is supposed to be like 75. It's supposed to be hotter than it was today, which today wasn't overall too bad, but like it got, again, cold, or like it got warm during the day. And then it seems like too, because our house is brick, so at night it always gets kind of like the heat always stays kind of trapped in the house at night, even like with the windows open, which there has been like a little bit of a breeze earlier, but like there's not much of one right now. So like my windows being open don't seem like they have a huge influence on it being like cool or hot in the house. So I think I'm gonna turn my fan on and also like probably again like shorts and a t-shirt tonight, but tomorrow I'm kind of thinking the same thing. But again too, I know that like having the windows open at night, once it gets real cool, it'll help to get the room cold again, especially like in the morning. But if I close them, then again I have to worry about like or I have to worry about the rain, which is why I'm like, should I close them or should I not close them, because I'll have to deal with the heat then. And again too, I'm like, well, if it rains then hopefully it wakes me up and like I'll go and close them, but it might not rain hard enough where I wake up and then I just, when I do wake up in the morning, find out that everything's soaking wet over here. So, you know, I don't know. And then I'm like, do I close both of them? I don't know. Do I partially close at least one of them? Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be like hot, but I also don't want any of my stuff to get ruined because it's raining too much into here. But like with the blinds, I'm like thinking that maybe it won't be too bad. But like I said, I might still close that one. The other one, like I said, that I had on this side of the house, with my other room, I never had an issue with those windows. Like it would never, like it would be downpouring and I would just like go over there and check and I'd be like, oh, it's not like, there's no like, you know, again too, the window sills are all dry, the inside of the window would be dry, the window screen would be dry, like there would be no rain coming in. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's warm, guys. It is really like, it is hot, warm out. And like I'm in a sweatshirt right now and shorts, and it was like really nice earlier today, like this morning, but like right now I'm like, I'm not, like I need to go take a shower and like, take a nice cool shower and cool down. Also though, I should have a Meijer haul for you guys, I think tomorrow. My dad did ask, he was like, are we gonna go to Meijer tomorrow? So I believe the plan is yes, we will be going to Meijer. But again, I should have that grocery haul for you guys. I didn't get to too much of a ton of stuff like to share with you guys, really. Kind of just a little bit getting back into the swing of things after like the holidays and stuff like that. Not that there was a ton of like, we didn't do a ton of stuff, and again, it wasn't like we cooked like the full Easter meal or anything like that, but still, it's just kind of the preparation and then like the being done with things and kind of coming back from being done with that kind of stuff, that it's like, okay, now I've got to get your head kind of back on, like, you know, to regular daily life kind of stuff, instead of like constantly thinking about and planning for the holiday, which like I said, wasn't a lot lot, but like we still had to like go to the grocery store, make sure we had the stuff that we need to get from the grocery store. Just kind of like planning, you know, all of that out and everything. So like I said, not that it's like that big of a deal. Again, it wasn't, like I said, we weren't hosting. Normally when we've hosted holidays like 4th of July and stuff like that, planning for like weeks out in advance and shopping and cleaning and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But like, again, Easter, we went over to my aunt's. Me and my mom each had a dish that we brought, and like that was pretty much it. Like we didn't have to worry about a ton of stuff, but again, there's still just a little bit of that kind of stuff that goes into it that like you still have to kind of you know, plan for and whatever. I did do some laundry today and got to some of that because laundry's been kind of full. Like I feel like I still have not really caught up with the laundry since they did the floors, because when they were doing the floors, they're also painting the laundry room, and like, so we didn't use the laundry room for like a whole week, and I feel like I still haven't, like, I've gotten close to catching up, but like it's still like I haven't been like fully caught up with everything. And I feel like the laundry is one of those things where like if you fall behind, it takes like an act of God to get caught back up with. And you know, it's like a long, not that it's a long process, but like again, if I did like 8 loads of laundry in a day, yeah, I'd probably be caught up with it. But it's like, it's not rational to be able to do that much laundry all in one day. And also too, like, just, again, I wash the laundry and dry the laundry. Everybody else is responsible for putting their stuff away and emptying out their baskets. The biggest problem is normally people's baskets of clean clothes being full and then not having them empty it in time for me to do more laundry. And so that's kind of sometimes where I get hung up, where it's like, again, I could do 8 loads of laundry in a day, but where is all the clothes gonna go of, you know, again, people's stuff? Because I gotta get it to them and then they gotta put it away or whatever. And a lot of times too, so like my parents' stuff, I just dump their stuff on the bed, and you know, again too, like they will handle it, but then normally they'll like put it on a chair and then take care of it later. So like again too, it's kind of not like, even I have to do that too. Like if I have, you know, a ton of laundry that I just washed or whatever, I just throw it on my chair back there. That's my dirty laundry. I throw it on my chair over there, and then I wait to put it away sometimes if I'm like, I, you know, would rather just put it all away at one time. Normally I'm kind of the opposite. I will do, like, again, every time we do a load of laundry, if it's like, oh, it was a shirt and a pair of shorts and a, you know, a pair of socks or whatever, you know, like I'll normally put that stuff away. Even if it's kind of a lot, like even if it's like several things, like I'll put it away at one time. It's just sometimes if I'm like, oh, again, we have a lot of laundry, or I really got to get caught up, or, you know, whatever it is, or I can't really get to putting this stuff away, you know, I'll kind of wait. Like, again, when I was getting caught back up, or trying to, over the like this last week or two, I had a ton of stuff that was like piling up on this chair, and then I just put it all away at one time. But normally I like to put my laundry away after every single load, even if it's just like a little tiny bit of clothes. But like I said, with everybody else's stuff, I just put their things into their basket and then they take care of it. But like I said, sometimes then that kind of slows down the process, because then if not, I gotta lug somebody's laundry basket upstairs or in their room or whatever. Sometimes I'll ask Jack to like dump my parents' laundry basket. But then again too, it's kind of like, you know, like tough then for other people too to try and get all their laundry put away. And I'm like, I don't want to like overload you with laundry and like, here's 8 loads that I finished in one day, now go put it all away, you know. So like I'm still trying to be like helpful, where it's like, okay, I only did like 2, maybe 3 loads of laundry, even if I'm still trying to get caught back up, but just so that other people can kind of also get caught up, and I don't have, like I said, a huge pile of laundry for them to take care of all in one day. And you know, like I said, I'm still trying to be helpful and courteous, I guess, of that. But you know, like, so that's why it's also like how much is too much in getting people their laundry, their clean laundry back to them and stuff like that. So anyways though, like I said, I should have a Meijer haul for you guys tomorrow. If you guys did enjoy today's though, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.